Good evening. How you doing? How you doing? I'm gonna wait a little bit to see if people start coming in. Today's gonna be a reading for the collective, all elements. So whatever spirit wants to talk about, to give a heads up for everyone. Remember, this is extremely general. This is a collective reading. If you guys want a personal reading, you can reach out to me at ferocity.ma.movement at gmail.com and I'll answer you promptly. All right. So we're always working with good intentions, especially when we're doing collectives. And I'm going to be very open to whatever comes up, to whatever spirit wants to talk about. So, first, I'd like to clear the energy. All right. And we're working forward. Definitely working forward. So, for the general reading, for the collective, let's begin. For the collective, spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Okay. So for the collective, what comes out right away is you are very curious about spirituality. This is a clear sign, the Queen of Cups. You're very curious about spirituality and uncovering more layers to that. Not everything is intellectual, not everything is as religious, not everything is as uh, methodical. Things that you have naturally are clearing up. Gifts that you have naturally are coming up. Certain visions you're having, certain synchronicities you're having, these are angel messages from beyond. For those that have lost a loved one, my condolences. You will be seeing ladybugs, dragonflies, white doves on the day to day. These are little messages for you. For other people, it could be pennies. For other people, it could be playing cards that you find on the floor. Numeralic numbers and synchronicities are for a reason. God bless everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. Thank you for being here. Please give a like. Thank you. This is a general read, guys. If you guys want a personal, you know what to do. But right now, for the people that are watching and for the people that are engaging positively, your spirituality is developing. That's a beautiful thing. You're getting more curious. You're learning more about the occult. Not so much about religion, but understanding the standpoints of what a foundation is supposed to be. You see a lot of people, unfortunately, on social media right away start doing the card readings right away. They start doing different things, but they don't have a spiritual foundation. No, they got a certificate from some sort of weirdo, and then all of a sudden now it is what it is. Now, the reason somebody wrote, "What's the reason?" The reason is the season, right? And it's believing in faith, having faith, being positive, not only in your capabilities, but in humanity around you. Not everything is negative. So we have to be objective in how we view things. Is the cup really half full or half empty, right? So it's a form of thinking and it's a school of thought because if you're around negative thinkers, you'll be the next one. If you're around positive thinkers, you'll be the next one. So this is a real thing. I want to be very serious for a moment. There are people that are watching me right now that shouldn't. They need to have a clear distance. There are some people that have been legit stalking, and I know who you are. I'm asking you to stop. because it's not going to lead to any good. Why? Because God defends me very much. His love for me is more. As we go into the middle of the read, the devil card. This is where faith always meets an obstacle course because of the devil. Good cannot exist without evil. Evil cannot exist without good. And this is a balance beam. So most people are in relationships, are in toxic habits that are getting themselves deeper into the mold for my elements, deeper into the mold to stay stuck. And remember, sometimes the devil can affect you too hard, but they'll do things around you to the people that you care about, the things that you desire, the things that you're passionate about. Why? Because whenever you pray, there's always two people listening. For sure. If you agree, please give a like. I'm going to be getting in depth and sharing my own experiences within this reading, but showing how the elements and where we're at, whether you're a fire sign or a water sign or an air sign, how it applies to you. See, in the middle of the read, it talks about control, obsession, drugs, toxic behaviors, too much sex, very little intimacy, because there's levels to that too, guys. There's a lot of levels to that. The third card is Reina de Bastos. You have a lot of admirers. These people are also your haters. You see, there are people that are much more developed, let's say, in criteria than you, but they still hate on you. Give a like if you understand where I'm coming from. Give a like. This is for the spiritual community, after all. There are people that you know that have houses, cars, the wife, the picket fence, the dogs, and they still hate on you because you have gifts. You have gifts that brings down their shields, and you get to see them. They get exposed. That's a strong it's a strong gift too. Not many people are clarividentes. Not many people are clairvoyant. But the few that are, that naturally have that gift from birth, because you can't be trained into it. You could get developed into it, but there's no textbook approach because everybody's different. Everybody's light is measured differently, and it's measured by Olofi. So I know, for example, certain people that are initiated, some people that aren't, that hold an amazing amount of gifts, and they get hated on all the time, and they get looked at by other people that are also in the religion and that are possibly older, and they're envious. They're envious of their charisma. They're envious of the way they speak to people. They're envious of the way that they just are. You know, you can't control another person's insecurities, but what you can control is how you express yourself. You know, and these are beautiful things. Hello to everyone. Good evening. Thank you for being here. If you're here, please give a like. I'm not answering any questions. I'm just going through a general read for all elements, and I'm talking to what Spirit wants to talk about. Let's go on to what the Lua have to say. Yeah. Okay, so this is what the Lua is saying for your ancestors, your muertos, los eguns. Three of clovers on your spirituality. What does that say? Your spirituality holds a bigger gift than what you can imagine. You see how this cup is in this card is very different. This holds your spirituality. For people that have been initiated and for people that haven't, the people that practice, um, for people that practice Reiki, for people that practice meditation, this applies to you as well. Your finances are going to improve, but it's not always financial. See, there's three clovers there. So whenever I see three, I think of the Trinity: mind, body, soul. And that will attract in the energy of positivity, of abundance, and it will impact your finances. Now, in the center of the read, six of clovers, a three to a six. Are we seeing a trend? This is going to be a test into your relationships for those that have one. You see, these relationships are here to let you know that this right here is a huge distraction. Not many people are going to be in your life to add on. There will be tests that will come in, sometimes in a beautiful face, or in a great body, or in an amazing opportunity. It comes in disguises because understand something. There's always two general great spirit that listen to you when you're praying. And these are exams. These are self exams of resiliency, passion, determination, discipline. The stronger the mind you have, the harder it is for your enemies to get to you. Because then you already have a step ahead. Here we are with the Reina de Bastos and the Four of Aces, as above, so below. So there's certain people that are praying for your downfall, for my elements. There are certain people that are praying for your downfall. And it's very important that you understand that your mission is more in balance with the divine than with anything else. Don't put a person, possession, or place in a podium. Don't. Don't do it to yourself. It's a very painful reminder to keep that in check. Because from what I'm understanding is that you're going to receive these downloads, and these downloads are to help you out. Your ancestors are wanting to help you out, and they're going to talk to you in your dreams. They're going to give you even daydreams to spark you to smile, to change your mood around because you're around certain people that are observing you. And you have to watch out on your demeanor, on your emotions, on your attitude, and how you present yourself. Okay? Let's go on a little bit more for the elements. What to look out for? How about that? What to look out for, spirit? What should the elements look out for? The collective. Yeah. Yeah, your spirituality and your abundance is going to be lured into spiritual attacks. So you have to protect yourself, right? Stinking thinking and also spiritual attacks. People don't want to see you shine. Straight up. People don't want to see you shine. But guess what? It's not about what they want. It's about what Olofi wants. It's about what Olodumare wants. It's about what Bondie wants. And the plan for his Sambi. This is what it's about. Right after you adjust and accept certain disciplines and certain things that need to change within you because you know what they are better than I do. That's why Spirit is talking about it. It's too many people to just sugarcoat it or paintbrush just one thing. No, you got particular set of skills, and it's up for you to develop them. It's up for you to pick up the torch for yourself. Nobody's gonna handhold this for you, and you'll walk into the 1111 portal with your partner once again in the center line. It's what's going on with your partner already. And I think you're with the wrong partner now because the six of clovers, meaning you'll be on a path of abundance if you stay disciplined and understand what's toxic or not. especially in the relationship. And that could cause a breakthrough or a breakup. All I know is that when you're stepping into this portal, there might be somebody waiting for you, or you'll be going through this portal with your significant other. 1111. That means new house, new area to live in, your dreams coming true. Are you ready to make these adjustments? For my spiritual community, are you aware of your own power over your life? What's on the third row, right under the fourth of aces, as above, so below, with prayer? Because there's going to be certain things that are happening. You're going to find somebody that's going to defend you. Ace de bastos. He's defending you behind the scenes. So we got a queen of bastos up top and an ace of bastos. This could be somebody defending you behind the scenes that you're not aware of. Give gratitude to God and may they be blessed, because there's certain people watching you from afar that want to see what you're about. And when they get a little bit, they're going to get intrigued. Just be yourself, be presentable, be ready to present the best version of yourself. Let's see what the Eagles have to say about that. These are the choices, right? Everybody's got choices. Gracias, mi misericordia. Mm-hmm. Wow. Three of clovers to a four of diamonds. This is about ideas, intellectual property, paperwork, understanding that transactions can be done where you're at and from afar. So things on the computer, like what we're doing now on social media. What did we say? There was an influx of spiritual readers on social media, but their foundations are shaky. If they're not being true to who they are, that will be exposed. If they're not working for a higher purpose, that's also going to be exposed. Queen of Clovers onto the 1111 portal. This is an ancestor saying that they're going to bless you with an inheritance, a spiritual inheritance that will reach the 3D. So from the 5D to the 3D, which is wonderful. Two of Hearts to Caballo de Bastos. Two of Hearts to Caballo de Bastos. This is going to bring in the love of your life when you've already set the pace of how your growth is going to be. This is going to happen simultaneously, by the way. Simultaneously, this is what's going to happen. As soon as you start focusing on yourself, you'll be bringing in exactly those bendiciones that were in the sidelines. This is wonderful. I really like it. I really like it. For my elements, I really like it. Now let's see what the chosen ones have to say, right? Let's see what the chosen ones got to say for my elements. Because there's four elements that I'm reading for: fire, earth, fire, earth, wind, and water. Let me get one for fire. Spirit, let me get one for fire. They need to see it. Fire. Once again, and like always, you are very underestimated. Don't doubt yourself. You're your worst critic anyway, but don't doubt yourself. Earth. Earth. Psychic powers and clairvoyancy. Didn't we just speak about that? For my spiritual community, you're elevating. Wind. For my air element. divine protection and intervention. I'm seriously getting out of that is that you'll be invited to go to certain places and all of a sudden your energy will drop, your stomach will turn, and that's going to let you know you shouldn't go out, especially to those places. And finally, water element. Mhm. Goddess or God energy. It flows through you, especially during meditation, especially during prayer. Prayer is powerful, guys. Anybody that says prayer is corny doesn't know who God is. And there's many people that don't. There's so many people that are blessed, but they don't have an ounce of spiritual stamina or understanding. We can't always put everybody in a roundup. We can't always be somebody's savior. I can't always heal everyone. There are people that will come to our lives, and that in itself will be the test. So, for my elements, stay positive, check your posture, don't reduce yourself to anything. Observe, don't absorb. And I want you all to stay blessed. Thank you for everyone that actually visited during this live. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. And I want to let you know something. There are differences with people that have a foundation and that don't. 'Cause there's a lot of people that love throwing these cards and go off every day. And let me tell you something, this isn't a tool to be used every day like that. Nope. Rest is a part of recovery and rebuilding. So for everybody that just throws, and threw this on social media, don't be fooled by that. Observe. Are they really speaking to you? Or is it some part of a script? Because remember, now that things are monetized, integrity's out the window. So I'll leave you with this. Let it be with mucho bendiciones, peace, love, and light. I'll see you next time.